Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm continuing on with my gay movie marathon, and I'm up to Kinky Boots, which came out in 2005. I thought it was a newer film, and I also thought it was more successful. It only made $9 million. But I guess I'm sort of thinking of the overall success of the stage play, which it was inspired by. It is a successful property on that level. The film is good. I mean, it's not really a gay film. It has a drag queen in it. It's a fairly simple story. There's a guy who is inheriting a shoe company that is not doing well, and out of desperation, he stumbles across a drag queen being attacked on the street. He helps out, doesn't really help out much, but he does observe that her shoes are not very suited for her, and she breaks a heel during this fight, and he offers to make her a pair of boots that actually will support her weight. Of course, the ones he designs are hideous, and she, lectures him about what the design should have been, and he doesn't give up. They keep trying, and eventually they do make some amazing kinky boots, and they make this their new they found this sort of audience. This is not an audience, God, I can't think of the words. Market, I guess. They found a market, and it's like, well, we're going to stop making the shoes we used to make, which we've got plenty of stock of because no one's been buying them for years. Things were a lot worse than he realised when his dad was in charge. And yeah, they start making them. There's a lot of issues with the people working in the company, and the drag queen that comes in. It takes a long time for her to get their approval and respect. It's really only a couple of them that are the issue, and a big part of it's that. And you see that the drag queen does show up in his non-drag queen persona. Well, it's not really a persona. He comes in as himself instead of the drag queen persona, and he doesn't have the kind of confidence that he does with the drag queen persona. So that was an element I wasn't really expecting to see come. Lola, that's right. His name is Simon, but the drag queen name is Lola, and eventually they try to launch these boots. They go as far as, getting into a Milan fashion show, and he has a big fight with Lola for no particular reason. Well, because he still doesn't accept her on some level and doesn't approve on some level, and it's like, you're acceptable and I approve you on some levels but not others, and they have this big fight, and you assume that she has abandoned him, and he tries to do the fashion show without her, without anyone, because the models, no one's shown up because she was in charge of it all. He puts the boots on himself. He stumbles onto the stage. It is a nightmare, a horrific nightmare. And then she shows up, saves the day. He apologizes. She kind of accepts it. And they go on. It's based on a true story. Like I said, it was made into a stage play. It was very successful, and the movie is fun. But the movie is good. It's not fun. This is not. There's a few sort of scenes with Lola that are fun. A lot of really good comedy. Just weird little moments, like when the lady that she's living in like a bedsit, and the lady who's cleaning up things comes and says, "Are you a man?" He's like, "Yes." I just want to know, how to put the toilet seat, and just these little moments where people, she doesn't care, just really not an issue, and just how big these issues can seem when they're really not and really don't need to be. There's a few nice little moments where she is arm wrestling one of these guys who has a problem with her in the factory, and she lets him win because she knows what losing to a drag queen will do to him. So there's these little moments, and like she says to him, I didn't want you to come in tomorrow and feel that you weren't respected by the people you work with. I wouldn't want anyone else to experience that. And they do a good job of, putting the message of acceptance and diversity in without really making the film about that. but it's in there and it works. And yeah, I'm surprised it didn't do better. It is a good film. It's a bit more of a drama. It's not a comedy or anything. It has a lot of humour and a lot of... I laughed out loud a bunch of little moments. But it's just a drama. It's got a lot of heart. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, see it. If you have, let me know what you think. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to go and watch some more gay films. I don't know how many I've got left. Probably about 10, 15. This is a much bigger marathon than I realised, but I just want to see all these films. A lot of them I haven't seen before, and some I just haven't seen for years and years and years. I barely remember them. But, you know, they're my people, they're my films, so I'm just going to keep going until I'm done.